For those who don't know, there's a little game called Quiz Planet on Discord. It's basically just a quiz thing. It's in the title, it's a quiz. And there are two game modes, I guess. You got co-op and versus. Versus is when you are in a call with people and you can verse each other and see who does better. But because it's just me, we're gonna do co-op. It's better with more people, but it's just me. Every single question you get more and more money. If you get one wrong, you're out. That kind of thing. So we're just gonna do general knowledge for now and just see how we go. I'm probably gonna be terrible, so then we'll probably have to go in and actually choose categories. So yeah, well, let's go. Let's see how smart I am. This is a jackpot. So obviously we start at 10 and we can go up to 100,000. Animals and plants. I already know I'm getting this wrong. What country is the world's largest exporter of fish? Fish. China? Okay, well, that was a trick question. Which cheese is traditionally used for the melting? That one. I don't know. Okay, good. Beauty and fashion for 50. In what decade were the Ditto jeans, which were high-waisted, twill fabric, saddleback pants? What? Bell bottoms? The 70s? I don't know. Okay, good. That was a total guess. Sports for 100. I'm usually pretty good at sports. Marino, wasn't he the... Nope. I said I was usually good at sports and it's the one I get wrong. We lose all our progress, so we have to go back and start again. Let's pick a category and just see if we can get through just one with only that one. Let's do movies. I watch movies sometimes. In the 2000 live action Grinch movie, who played the Grinch? Jim Carrey? Never seen it, but it is right. Who's the only dwarf in Snow White? I don't know. I've never seen, or I don't know. Doc? I have no idea. Cool. Nagini? Didn't even need to read the question properly, I just saw Voldemort Snake. Nagini. In which 1978 comedy, mystery and thriller did Chevy Chase star as Lieutenant Tony Carlson? I don't know. Comedy, mystery and thriller. I don't know. Foul play, never heard of it. This is so hard. Let's change category. Let's do games. See if we can do this. Which of these classic arcade games does not take place in a maze? Space Invaders. Which of the following video games franchises allows player to create people in houses and live their lives? The Sims. I think it's Call of Duty, you know. Maybe FIFA. Who are the main antagonists in the horror shooter game Left 4 Dead? I don't know. Left 4 Dead. Oh, well, yeah, zombies. It's definitely Pokemon. What's the name of the fruit slicing action game Fruit Ninja? A classic. What do you call a game in which players run and jump between suspended surfaces? A platformer? Wait. It has to be. Yeah, there was none of those options. Okay, 500. We're getting up there. Which of the which of the following games requires at least 2 players? At least 2. You know. Which flagship Xbox game is a first-person shooter set in space? Halo? Just double check the other answers. It is Halo. 2000, we are getting there. Which of these games is not set in space? Red Dead Redemption 2. Can you imagine that in space? Rockstar, get on that. Oh. Axis and Allies. It's giving World War II. Wasn't that what they were called in World War II? Or was that World War I? We're going World War II. Oh my god, okay. Final 3 questions. Which of the following is a comparing card... Wait, which of the following is a comparing card game played between 2 hands, the player and the banker? The banker. Player banker. What? I have no idea. It's not solitaire. What is Baccarat? What is that? Is that not a brand of knives? Or like pots or something? Bro, I was so close. No, we're running that back. Let's do games again. What popular game was named after a I can't say that word. Meaning build. Jenga. Has to be. In which of the following games do players drop into a battlefield out of a bus? Fortnite Battle Royale. Which of these athletes has appeared on the cover at... Which of these on the cover? Oh, okay. I saw David Beckham, I was like, pause. That's not right. Which of the following is a fantasy football game created by John's... What? I've no idea. Blood Bowl, sick. No idea what that is, but we'll take it. Along with joysticks, what kind of controller was included with the original Atari 2? Ooh, is a paddle or a mouse? What is a paddle? It can't be a mouse. What's a paddle? What would that be on an Atari? What type of game can Yu-Gi-Oh be categorized? It's a card game. It's also a TV show, but it's a card game. A straight? Oh, I don't know. A full house? Or a full house. I've never played poker. I don't know. Alright, let's take a break from games and pick shows and series. And then we'll come back to games if this does horribly as well. Elimination on what show is done by Tribal Council? Survivor. Which of the following game show catchphrases would you most likely hear on Family Feud? Survey says. Okay. He played Oscar Madison on The Odd Couple. Who? I don't know any of these people. Oscar Madison. Robert Stack. I don't know. Cool. I don't know who that is. Let's go for a rogue one. Let's go science. What is the Richter scale? That is earthquakes. I don't know. That's wrong. It's right. Of course it was right. It was just testing you guys. How many legs do insects have? 6? Okay. Ooh. That was the third question I struggled. Lunar eclipses can only be observed when the moon is in what phase? Full? It has to be full. Yeah. What name is given to the misfolded proteins that cause BSE? What? Misfolded protein? I don't know. Prions, okay. The others aren't proteins, right? I don't know. In what year did the first cloning of a mammal take place? We've cloned mammals? It has to be recent, right? More recent? Okay, good. Can't see them cloning people and animals in bloody 1916. Wait. That's salt. Yes. Come on. We're so back. We're doing this. 366. Because there's an extra day. Oh my god. Okay, 4 more questions. We might do this. Which of these materials cannot be radiocarbon date? What? Radiocarbon? What the hell does that mean? Metal. I don't... No idea what that even means. Come on, okay. Okay, 3 more questions. It is getting exciting. That one's calling to me. Anion? It has to be that. Come on. Oh my god, okay. 2 more questions. What is the chemical symbol for the element silver? It's either AU or AG. AG. Oh my god. Final question. In chemistry, what is is that precipitation? Precipitation. It's... That's not right. Oh my god. That was the last question. Let's run it back. Let's see if we can do this. What 2 common substances create a toxic chlorine gas when combined? I don't know. Chlorine gas. Bleach and vinegar. I don't know. Okay. What scientific term means breaking a compound down to its elements by passing current? That was the second question, right? Ugh, my god, that was so easy, yeah. What is the name for a small rocky body that orbits the sun? Small rocky asteroid. ED. It's not potassium. There's only more D in it, so I don't know. Palladium. Sick. Which of the following elements has the atomic number 1? Hydrogen. Number 1 on the periodic table. In chemical measurement, the abbreviation ppm usually refers to parts per... Ooh, mass. I've got no idea. Million. Jesus. Let's get rid of these. Let's do music. How am I so bad at this, man? Freddie Mercury was Queen. Thank you. That's an easy question. Who out of the following was never a member of the rock band Queen? Kurt Cobain. Brian May was a member. Queen. Why have we had 3 Queen questions in a row? You know there are other bands. In what year did the country music start? Hank Williams. He's old. Wasn't he old? I don't know. 89. 49. I was literally looking at 49. I was saying it's going to be 49. Can we have more Queen questions, please? Queen questions were easy. Before Dave Grohl founded Foo Fighters, it's Nirvana. Nirvana with Kurt Cobain. The first Woodworks festival attracting an audience. People are meant to know this. Sick. Woodstock. 79. I give up. What the hell? That was the second question and people are meant to know that. The only Woodstock thing I know is the Portugal the Man album. That's the only thing. What American heavy metal looks at Kill? I don't know. Motley Crue. I don't know. Good. Which singer was only 13 years old when she was... Oh, Scooter Braun. Wait, Scooter Braun? Justin Bieber? Has to be. Okay, Freddie Mercury, Queen. Bring back the Queen questions. Let me get some free ones. 69. Which of these songs is a song by the Beatles? I don't know. It's not that. It's not that. Let's go. Lewis Capaldi sings "I Let My Guard Down and Then You Pulled the Rug." I was getting used to being someone you loved. I can hear the song. Which of the following songs by Justin Bieber was released first? Baby. They are all from his whatever that album was called. The black and white one. Who did Queen perform a duet with under pressure? I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. It's got to be David Bowie or George Michael. David Bowie. Which of the following albums is not by Radiohead? Straight Outta Compton. There was a moment there, my heart sank. I was like, but of course that's right. Which of these disco songs was a novelty hit by DJ Rick Dees? Who? Disco Inferno. I don't know. No. Oh, man. I then proceeded to go non-verbal for a whole round, and just when I was on a roll. Like, genuinely, what are these questions? I have to end this here. Oh my god, that's so obvious. Alright, I don't want to hear it. Okay, I don't want to hear it. These are impossible. We get to 1,000 and they are genuinely the hardest questions I've ever heard. That's gonna wrap it up. Let me know if you want to see more Quiz Planet. Let me know if you want to see me try and attempt this again. We'll get there one day. We're gonna get this. Easy. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, thumbs up, subscribe. Check out the main channel where I do reaction videos and stuff. Check it out. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.